I see you're here for more shenanigans and zombies and shenanigans and questionable, questionable visuals. Well, no doubt questions need to be answered, especially after, well, alluding to this serial killer and it potentially being our armoured friend. Shall we find out? Okay, cool, but did you need to throw away all of the meat there, though? It's kind of good to see that is cooking more than just fried eggs. And that she's enjoying herself doing it. I find cooking itself to be quite enjoyable. It's the other aspects to it, such as clearing away, that is the sections which I don't particularly enjoy. She's rating the shows. Are you not going to question anything at all, or? This is the kind of energy for a intro which would be much more action based, I think. But there are several aspects to this show which don't really answer any questions. And whether or not I'll actually go into it is something else that I'm not even going to question. It seems to just add new stuff without exploring any of the old. I think a show like how it's shown in the intro would be a nice, just something to enjoy if it does one separately. Oh dear. How do, how do you fail so badly? This is what I don't get. Just making something a bit dodgy, fine, but potentially life threatening? I hope you're ready to pay for the interior decorating. Well, good for him that it won't kill him. Hayaka. And he is seeing into the void. Was there always a pulse? If he manages to have a transcendent experience due to cooking. Oh, Is the table? Yep. Pizza is pretty good. Oh, is she calling the magic people? What is she actually searching for? If that was the descriptor she was given, then yeah, no wonder she hasn't found it. We have someone in a trench coat. Very trustworthy. So, no pizza. Sort of like Anubis. That's how he's looking, but he seems rather sociable out the entire event. Maybe not. Did did she need to do that though? And she's not even gonna pay heed at all. That makes it all different. Nope. He doesn't know the meaning of anything, really. Yep, the reason he came is void at this point. Okay. So the serial killer is at large. Oh, that brought it back to your attention, did it? Yeah, why him specifically, but please, some exposition would be nice. Fair enough, so like the Green Mile. But is it a permanent pain or transient? After hearing that kind of explanation, that must make you feel kind of good that you're special. Well, too late, yes. So where do they go? Should you really be having this kind of conversation so lax when you're in a crime scene? Run? Well, you didn't do a very good job at protecting him. I only caught a glimpse, I didn't even really see the silhouette there. Why did you need to protect a technically somewhat immortal zombie there? Does does her being sad do something? And whoever held the sword there managed to get out pretty quick. Finally! Someone actually taking the time and questioning things. Yeah, but is that a good enough reason? Just because you're used to it? Because she didn't? That's a lot of writing for such a short time. Okay. Interesting power. So she herself is part of the threads of fate and whatnot. Hmm. Well, that's going to be a part of something later, isn't it? That would be quite a heavy toll on her to bear. What about the small, just noises that she makes in acknowledgement or whatever? Is that a. Oh, no, it's not what I thought, but To be unable to control your own abilities and whatnot is kind of scary. Mitochondria? What are you? She's sad. But it depends on what she does. Well, considering it's out of control, I think she's taking a bit too hard on herself there, but. Tears of joy? Are we going to be shown what he wrote? You're just gonna have to change fate if it's bad. I wonder if he's going to have the Kratos mentality. If he doesn't like it, he'll just beat it to acceptance. I mean, I'm glad it's not like the whales from ReZero, but I don't know how I feel about it wearing a blazer. That button's going to do some damage. Poor cat. Okay, thanks for the explanation there, but far too many kanji that I don't understand. Don't go just chucking heavy duty equipment around like that. No. I think even if it does come with power, just the transformation itself. No, I'm good. I'll just change rather than have it get done through magic. Not something that he can really control. I don't think. Hyper beam. Yeah, how much of the city is going to be? Do the regular citizens see this as well, and the effects and damage that it causes? Because I don't believe it's been on the news. And this show does have a few fourth wall breaking jokes like that, affecting the screen. Self-proclaimed genius. Go. Is he planning to skewer it? Or head in? Make a gash in it and he'll head in and do internal damage. Sever it from the inside. Hello, Sephiroth. Okay, where's the slight compliment? So the fact that he can already best his limits by being a zombie, and adding the fact that he's now powered up as well, useful. There's some sharp leaves. I wonder if this whale Megalo is sentient like the others were, kind of. He's powering up. Nice, it's even got ruffles. I think it covers more than the normal percent, so just getting a bit of a run up, are you? Super serious kick. Wasn't much of a kick, though. Oh, actually was. That is how you kick. And to not suffer any effects on his own limbs there. At least none shown. 305. What? What the fuck? To quote famous memes. I'm sure it's going to be something that is addressed in the next episode, but why? And why? I know that's just restating my earlier question, but why? Sure, having the fact of having your parents or whatnot being murdered and having to move away to your grandparents is quite heavy, sure. Tsundere. Tsundere maid. Yeah. It's funny to see that he can kick a many times larger size whale, and it can, even though it had sustained some damage, tear its head off from the impact, and yet can get skewered and just give up immediately from someone that has a sword. Sure, he had time to prepare this time, but interesting abilities, I guess, of you. The fact that she has to forcibly shut herself off, essentially, is a nice aspect, isn't it? I do like it when, if there is a hero or whatever, character in a story which is severely overpowered, you can do one of, well, several things. Like in Overlord or Slime, you go into the world building and the world itself, and that is how you drive it. Then things like Saitama, well, One Punch Man, you go into the character and their individual struggles. Kind of like what this is doing here with having to, well, seal yourself off. And I feel like I'm becoming acutely more aware of it, especially since reading some various manga and whatnot, where the authors have not done such a good job at having any character flaws or trials or tribulations. And so with that, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to let me know. And if you have any recipes you would like to share down below, I am more than willing to take a look. Mainly so that one day I might actually see something that might be as devastating as that meal was served. But until then, you might want to keep yourself safe, especially in the current climate. Get some rest. I'll see you in the next one. This channel is kept alive by you guys, and I want to extend my thanks once again. But of course my patrons are going a step above, especially Flordotaku, Sal, Raywin, Denamet1997, and Joey's. And it has been an absolute delight bringing all of this to you and for you to enjoy it to the degree you have. It is still almost awe-inspiring to be able to do this. I hope to keep you entertained. But truly, once again, thank you.